a little bit cleaner. So what I want to do here is actually have something that I can pull out and put on back in again. But I still want to be able to stand here, so that means I need to be able to put my feet under it, or it will actually be a little bit further in. So that's something that needs to be considered. I will be using these small wheels. The problem here is that those wheels are not high enough to keep my foot under it. So I need to make sure that the carriage actually goes a little bit inside here. And that's how we do it. We will do it 55 centimeters deep. And we have between these two legs, we have 75 at most. So let's do that like 73. Since I do want them to fit in everyone here, at the moment I will be making 2 of them. Let's start.
A quick sketch is always good to have, so that's what I'm doing now. Doing it on both the sides and the front, with some measurements, also drawing the bottom side, so I'm a little bit confident on what measurement I need to have. So a quick markup. Let's start building it. I'm starting with the bottom side, the bottom frame. It's quite simple. It's 2x2s times 2x3s connected together very quickly. Now I'm doing the front side. Most of the material is such I have had lying around, so nothing fancy at all. It's just normal material. To this drawer I'm doing here is actually MDF. I cut it to a smaller size first, and then I went to the table saw to actually finalize it. Some more tricksing back and forth with the table saw. What I did there was actually cut the 2 pieces in half. I had 2x3s and those was a little bit too thick. So let's start with the shelves itself. Measuring out so I actually get a decent amount of height between them. Cutting them into pieces and also splitting them, because I didn't have much thin wood left. It was 2x3s and 2x4s. So some of the pieces are actually pre-drilled. It's a little bit hard to see here, but I pre-drilled it just to make sure that I got through the first piece of wood. So let's put everything together. I had to adjust one of the sides because it got a little bit off. Now the first one that I laid on the bottom, that's just a scrap piece that was left over. It actually fit very well, so I'm going to use that even if it doesn't cover everything up. It's good enough for this shelf. The top layer done. I had to cut the corners to get it in a little bit more, and I'm doing the middle one, and that was also some scrap pieces I had lying around. Screwing them to the shelves itself. The material is MDF 10 or 12 millimeters, so it's not that thick, but it's still good enough for holding what I'm going to have on the shelves.
This is the cabinet. It's now done, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's working fine. It's not the best, but still it will work. The second one will also be a little bit sturdier, so it will be a little bit better for heavy equipment. In this one I don't have heavy equipment. So, for instance, this is how it looks now. A lot of boxes on the top at the moment, and these shelves I can have bags like this one. And the same is on the other side. If I bring it out, I have bigger bags, and it fits very well. So I'm very happy. In this one at the moment I have my RC gear, and it's fine. It's still not enough. I need a lot more space. So the next one will be for tools and probably screws and all stuff like that. So this is for now. Thank you. Goodbye.